Again, he calls you Doogie. He calls you twice yesterday. We get an email that says we've been locked out of the building.
It hurts. It really just hurts, like a lot. Like, I've never had this situation. I've never sued anyone. I've never been sued.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to NBA Cinema. I'm convinced that certain NBA franchises are never going to taste what it's like to be a true championship franchise. Why bring that up? The Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, let me just give you the backstory, and obviously it's some stuff that you know. With Minnesota being in a three-way tie right now with Oklahoma City and Denver for the number one spot in the Western Conference, which would give them home court advantage until the Western Conference Finals, all the way up to the Western Conference Finals. And if Boston came out of the East, then that would be the only situation where they would not have home court advantage. So with that said, Minnesota's ownership group actually was thinking about cutting Anthony Edwards or Karl Anthony Towns or Rudy Gobert, all because they're looking to get under the luxury tax for next year. That was what the big dispute between ownership. So let me give you the backstory here. Okay, now in this photo from left to right, it's the majority owner, Glen Taylor. There's Alex Rodriguez and Marc Lore. Now, Marc Lore, Alex Rodriguez, they was actually brought on. They're currently minority owners of the team. I think their combined ownership, their group is around 40%, so a pretty good stake. And Glen Taylor was looking to sell the majority stake over to them. Just one problem. It seems like Marc Lore and Alex Rodriguez submitted financial projections that, they were going to significantly cut the payroll. And that concerned Taylor because, he took the time to finally put a winner in front of the people of Minnesota. And those proposed figures, I think they said they were going to cut the payroll from $198 million, which is expected next year, down to $171 million. So that's not even possible, dog. That's not even possible. To cut the payroll that significant, you're going to trade one of your three max contract players, which means that the success of the franchise was going to decline considerably. Again, they're competing for number one in the West. And if you get rid of Rudy Gobert, who has been your anchor defensively, allowing Karl Anthony Towns to be more free roaming. I mean, he's not a rim protector. He's talented offensively, but not really known for his defensive prowess. And Anthony Edwards, I mean, you'd be a nut. He's possibly the future face of the league. There's so much money that can come in off the court with him bringing eyeballs to your franchise. You're going to make way more off him than you're going to make, than you're going to pay him. So Glen Taylor decided he was going to remain the controlling owner, and he declined. Or he didn't decline. He just said that Marc Lore and Alex Rodriguez, they did not close on the $1.5 billion deal. And so Alex Rodriguez and Marc Lore, they were, pretty upset about it because they said they were even greeted with an email where they had lost access to the building. As owners, can you, even being a minority owner, a huge minority owner at 40%, but to be locked out of the building and you're an owner, Take a listen here at what they both had to say.
Again, he calls you Doogie. He called you twice yesterday. We get an email that says we've been locked out of the building. We can no longer go into the owner suite. We can't go into our family room. We can't talk to Tim Conley. We can't talk to Coach. All the players have reached out. They've been extremely supportive. And to think that this is just going to go and we're going to say, okay, you know what? You change your mind with Kevin Garnett and Kevin McHale, and it's going to be the same way. I'm just going to steamroll because this is what I've done for 30 years. We're not going to put up with it. And thank goodness for us, we're on the right side of history here with a great contract.
You know, we honestly thought we had a good relationship with Glenn and Becky. I just saw them at the game, gave them hugs and kisses. He congratulated me on Wonder. Like, it's just, it hurts. It really just hurts, like, a lot. Like, I've never had this situation. I've never sued anyone. I've never been sued. Like, the fact that somebody would do that and be planning this and just ambush us, as Alex said, and be so disingenuous, and it's just really, it's really hurtful. I don't know what else to say.
Now, what's hilarious is Alex Rodriguez actually pulled up to Minnesota Timberwolves game, and you could see, you know, at one time there were, you know, partners and owners working together for a common good. Now, if you look at them, take a look here at this video of Alex Rodriguez and Glen Taylor. And here they are here. Look at Marc Lure and Alex Rodriguez. You know, they can be seen there talking, you know, and we're going to pan over and take a look at Glen Taylor sitting over there. Like, that tension, I mean, that had to be there. It's just interesting, man. The dirty business of the NBA. A lot of people, you know, look at things as though it's all about what happens on the court. And that couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, what happens on the court is good, but there's a lot of business that takes place, and a lot of, you know, when you have owners that are, you know, have a fundamental difference on what's more important, either keeping the team as is, because we're seeing for our first year, we're seeing a high level of success. We're fairly young, and we could, you know, if we could, you know, win a chip or two, start to build momentum with the talent we have here, maybe Minnesota can make that leap out of obscurity, basically, into, you know, a franchise that is known for winning, which actually adds value. And it seems like Glen Taylor is okay paying that high luxury tax for now, especially with the team winning, versus Marc Lure and Alex Rodriguez, who allegedly was looking to cut those costs very, very swiftly. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let us know if you like this content. I'm gonna holler at you next time. Peace.